Hello everyone and welcome back to the DEB Gen. You probably didn't expect me to continue this, did you? To be fair, I don't have the best track record. So what we do here is cover some cool gaming news for the week that I feel is worth covering. I do it on Monday because I hate my Sundays and need something to do. Either way, we have some topics covering Call of Duty WW2, Destiny 2, Nintendo Switch, Steam, and Bethesda. So without further ado, let's look at these fancy stories. The footage in the background is unrelated to any story. So our first story comes from the new Call of Duty. You know, the game that comes out every year? Well, Call of Duty WW2 will feature a zombies mode, obviously, and the main people behind Sledgehammer Games, Condrey and Schofield, used to work as higher-ups at Visceral Studios during the development of the Dead Space trilogy. Dead Space is objectively one of the better survival horror franchises out there and is known by many. Anyways, Condrey wished to return to a more serious horror-themed zombies version of zombies similar to that of Dead Space. Schofield also expresses his excitement for a more horror-themed approach. The fact that they are returning to their roots for horror-themed zombies in the places of true horrors gives it a stronger sense of authenticity. The game seems like a game of passion, and I'm genuinely excited for what's to come. What do you guys think? Are you glad to see stuff like this, or would you prefer something like before? Leave your thoughts down in the comments. Our next story comes from Nintendo Switch. We all know that online services for PS4 and Xbox are overpriced by about $60, as it should be free. But Nintendo Switch is doing something cool with their online subscription. It's $20 a year, and with it you will get to play Nintendo classics on the Switch, some free-to-play Switch games, and of course you get access to online. I think this is a really cool service. Xbox and PlayStation do something similar to this with the PlayStation Now and Xbox Pass, but those are separate from the online subscription services. Now, don't get your hopes up just yet, as Nintendo says that this might not be implemented until 2018. So, people are still playing Destiny, and with Destiny 2 coming soon, I'm sure more people are playing it than ever. But perhaps to your dismay, there will be no more updates to the game anytime soon. Bungie stated that their sole focus at the time is Destiny 2. So Age of Triumph is the last update Destiny 1 will get for a while. No game redesigns or balancing will be made. This has made a lot of fans mad, as they believe that the game, even now, after nearly 3 years, is not where it should be technically. This statement does not mean they are abandoning the game, just making sure that Destiny 2 is technically sound before launch. What do you guys think about this? Do you care about Destiny, or would you like some more things to be fixed before they leave the game? Now we have something about Steam. Valve has now settled on a price to publish a game to Steam. The price is $100. It's supposed to stop people from releasing garbage on the site and support indie developers. They thought about making the price $500 upwards of $5,000. Realizing that $5,000 would cut out a lot of people that are trying to start something, they made it $100 officially. I'm glad to see a system to stop people from spamming garbage for no reason. With this, I think true game developers will rise and receive more recognition. What are your thoughts? Our last piece of news comes from Bethesda. This is not official and is simply a rumor, but sounds pretty cool. A person from 4chan stated that he had news on Bethesda's E3 Showcase and leaked that there would be a game going by the name of Starfield at E3. I won't explain all the details, but think of Star Citizen on a smaller scale. Apparently, according to this source, it was thought up as early as the release of Fallout 3, but went into full production after Fallout 4 was released. I think it's cool to hear how big games are becoming. They all have large ambitions. Let's just hope that they can live up to them. On a side note, the source also stated that Bethesda was going to unveil their idea for a VR Fallout 4 and Skyrim. What are your thoughts on this? The link, if you want to read it all for yourself, is in the description, just as everything else is. And that would be all the news I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, all the sources and information will be linked down in the description, so feel free to check there and read for yourself. Does a more horror-themed zombies mode for Call of Duty grab your interest, or are you still skeptical? Would it be cool to see Starfield if it truly is a new IP to be shown at E3, or would you guys just prefer Elder Scrolls 6? Whatever your thoughts on any case here, just leave them down below. If you like this video, click that like button gently. If you didn't, leave a comment telling me how I could do better. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay awesome.